Welcome back everybody to Escape from Skyblock. The quest for Ender Pearls still continues. Okay, so what I've been doing since last episode is progressing my case towards getting the powered spawner up and running. Now, to do that, we needed a few resources, namely Ender Pearls. So what I went ahead and did is made an ender, which is 2 pieces of dark iron plus a stick to make the sword. Use that with the dolls. If I might still have some here. Doll, yeah. I just went up and made myself a whole bunch of spooky dolls, just because. And I found it quite an easy method of killing said Enderman, actually, without taking any damage, surprisingly enough. So we'll get to that a little bit later. So, and then I've got to a stage where I had enough experience. I put looting on the Ender while killing the Enderman, and we've managed to amass a few Ender Pearls. So I was able to do some other good things, namely make the slice and splice. That was the first thing that got done. Actually, did we do that last episode? I got a feeling we did that last episode. But the other thing we need to make now is the soul binder, which I should be able to do. I just need to make the machine frame. Thankfully, we can just go boom, boom. Lovely. Right, soul binder. And luckily we had the right amount of heads gathered up in the meantime. Oh, excuse me. So we're going to place that down here because that is a capacitor bank, which I'm rapidly losing power. Right, so there's our soul binder. Okay, so we take a soul vial with an Enderman in it. We look for our broken spawner. Actually, let's just put in spawner. Right, awesome. So we just place the bottle in, and we place the spawner in, and I don't have 8 experience levels. Well done. Alright, so let's just go ahead. Do we have witch water here? Yes, we do. Good. Relocating Enderman. So what I did, I grew some trees, and I thought, these trees aren't high enough, or they're too high for me to use as like cover for killing said Enderman. So I just knocked 2 logs out just above the tree line here. So currently we're 1.5 blocks up for some reason. Yeah, well, due to the slabs themselves. I'm not sure whether it's actually the having the half block there in regards to killing said Enderman, but it seems to be working quite effectively nonetheless. Now we just got to wait for the bugger to spawn. 92. Okay, he's nearly there. Right. We're on our little podium. We get sight. We don't look him in the eye, and he can't hit us for some bizarre unknown reason. So that's how I've been getting Ender Pearls lately. And also that the Ender is going to come in handy later. Much handier later. Yeah, okay. Moving right along. So we've done that. I need to... Oh, I think I've got that experience now. Use player XP. I love the animation. It's cool. How long is it actually going to take? A while. Okay, so I could put a capacitor in there and it would be quicker, but we can let that slide because we've got other things to do. Namely, create a powered spawner. Right, powered spawner. Vibrant crystals. Do I have... no, I do not. I don't have enough vibrant alloy nuggets. I don't have enough alloy... blah, 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 blah. I don't even know what the alloy is called, but we'll take that. We'll take all the ender pearls that we have now amassed. We'll chuck them into our alloy smelter here. Now, we needed 2 of those, so we didn't need at least 2 ingots of vibrant alloy. All is good. Now, the main reason for getting a lot of ender pearls is just mainly for functionality, namely conduits, wireless receivers, and the whatnot and the like for the refined storage system. I'd like to be able to just to access that wirelessly. That would be great. And that's more or less about it, really. There may be a few other things that we need ender pearls for, but we will get to those in due course. Right, so we'll go that. Powered spawner, vibrant crystal, 1, 2. The Z-Logic controller, I believe, is in there. The machine frame. Okay, well, yep, that's the only thing we're missing. Good old machine frame. Should craft up a few more of those, but oh well, never mind. When you can have them on tap and easily, doesn't matter. Right. So now we're just waiting on our broken spawner. The powered spawner then goes into the anvil, which we might need some experience levels for. So we're going to take my XP boost diamond sword, and we're just going to attack these creatures over this way. So once we get a powered spawner up, this is going to become a thing of a past. Actually, having a creeper based... Ooh, that was an iron ingot. Ooh, okay. That was very nice. Nice of them to give me one. Although, zombies is also another thing that we would like to get a powered spawner with to get nutrient for powering other things like Killer Joes. Killer Joes are great things. Right. Is it finished yet? Almost. Very, very close. Making no noise either. Which leaves one question. Where am I actually going to install this little spawning area for the Enderman? I think probably around here, and that's going to be a build that happens off camera. Actually, we may just hold that off for a live stream this weekend, maybe. We'll see how we go. But I'm just trying to think where this episode will actually air this week. Whether it... But yeah, that sort of thing would probably be a better suited for a an off-screen type affair. Right, broken spawner, Enderman, right, Survival, we can use that again later. Right, so we have powered spawner, broken spawner, 16 levels. Bugger. Okay, well, we can hold off on that. Because grinding for XP is kind of really boring. But we're doing alright for now. Okay, so, but that leaves us where to go from here. Is, I think, we should look at increasing the capacitor bank, maybe. I could probably set that in gear. Let's see how nasty it's going to be. Capacitor bank. That is the 5... No, that's a 1 million one. I want the 5 million. Say I want another 5. Can I do it? No, I'm missing an energetic alloy. Okay. So we're just going to need pretty much a stack of everything, and we'll just throw that... Oh no, we've got 27 pieces. So we'll just throw that in there. That can do its thing. So, can't quite do that quite yet. The other thing we could possibly do is... Let's look at getting the Tier 2 Void Miner. Because we really need more, I think, more resources when it comes to the advanced rocketry. Now what we can do, we can go to the achievements here. Da Vinci's vessels. Actually, Da Vinci's vessels I could almost take out of the pack. I'm not using... Actually, I'll put it to you, good peoples who are playing along at home with the pack. Da Vinci's vessels, have you used them? Are they any use? If not, we'll just pull it out. Honestly, it's not a big thing. Right, environmental tech. Oh, yeah, nanobot assembler would be kind of nice. Okay, immersive engineering. Luck of the draw, what the... There's definitely something we do have to construct with immersive engineering, so let's do that. Okay, RFTM. Let's just go through the achievement list. So that is a book, which we don't have. Do we have... Let's do this way. Book. Really? We don't have any books at all. This I don't believe. Well, actually, believe it or not, we don't have enough. Do we actually have any paper? Nope. Do I have any leather? Nope, none of that either. Well, looks like I'll be killing some cows and picking some sugarcane. Okay. Right, actually, let's grab some wheat and we'll breed a replacement cow. Right, cows. 1 and 2. Fantastic. Actually, we'll use our ender because that's got looting on it. Yeah. Try and... There we go. Well, that was disappointing. I only got 1 piece of leather from that. Yeah, well. Okie dokie. So, sugar canes. Get the good old paper. Paper, paper, paper. The 1 piece of leather. Right, and I think it is a lever, if I recall correctly. So that's a lever and a book. Yep, engineer's manual. Okay, awesome, we've got the achievement. Good stuff. Now, I wonder what the achievement list is for immersive engineering. Birds on a wire, attach a wire, place a conveyor belt, craft an engineer's hammer. Do we have to craft an engineer's hammer? A floodlight. Yeah, we don't really need to do much of these. Diggy diggy hole. Ooh. I don't know if that mine is actually going to work. Although we don't really need it, to be honest. Requires the upgrade. Okay. Hammer. Is having the hammer enough? No, I think you have to actually craft one. Alright. I don't... Really? What? Oh. Just wait for it. There we go. No, I don't even have any sticks either. Really? Okay. We'll grab the slabs here. We'll combine them back into planks. And turn those planks into sticks. And we'll be all good. Do and do. Fail. Come on, Ray. Get your shit together. Right. Cool. We've now achieved that achievement. Okay, really hot. Create a blast furnace. But I've already done that. Or maybe if I break this blast furnace and recreate it, maybe that'll do the trick. Okay, so blast brick. Ink. We'll take our engineer's hammer. Yay! Cool. And that's the way we do it. We'll take that steel too. Ooh, our engineer's hammer just works just like a wrench. Alrighty. So we've done that. So what's the other achievements? Right, the upgrade. Create a steel ingot. But... okay. Maybe if I just put an iron ingot in there and a steel ingot comes out, it will actually identify the quest, maybe? Hopefully. Right. So we'll just chuck that in there. Alright. So, where from here? So we're waiting on the ingot. Achievements. The other thing we can do, the arc furnace. Excavator, diesel. I definitely would love to get the rail gun. That would be cool. Right, so getting the steel ingot, that will give us the ability, well, not the ability, but open up the achievement for that upgrade. We could even do silos if we so chose, but we don't really need to, so. But the one thing we do need is the crusher. The crusher is something we absolutely do require for progression in advanced rocketry. So, has our steel ingot been done? Almost. We're almost there. Very, very close. Come on. Steel ingot. There we go. Yes, we now have that achievement. Right. So the next thing to do is the crusher. This is where the fun part comes in. Now, do I have... Yes, I do. Missing basic processes. That's one. Do I have any more? Oh, yep, printed silicon. Fantastic. Away you go, sir. Away you go. How are we doing on our storage space? Not too bad for the meantime. We've got the yellow discs. The 16K disc hasn't really been accessed as yet. 16 or was it? Yeah, that's a 16K disc. Hasn't been accessed yet, so we're fine. Right. So I'll place that in there. So, actually, where is that engineer's manual? Let's have a look at heavy machinery, the crusher. We are going to require 10 steel scaffolding. In fact, I think we're going to go to the trouble and effort of making patterns for all these things. Crafter. Oh, that's right. I was missing the basic processes. Crafter. Start. Where you go. Thank you. Break the floor. Place that there. Lovely. Right. Now. Steel scaffolding. Is here. So to make steel rods, or dictionary is fine. Yep, away you go. Thank you. So that pattern can get thrown in there. Cheers for that. Okay. So we need 10 steel scaffolding. Really? Huh, what is, oh, of course. I didn't actually put the recipe in for the steel scaffolding. Yeah, allow order dictionary, that should be fine. Right. So now, we should be able to craft 10 of those. Okay, so that's that. What else do we need? One redstone engineering block. Engineering block. Redstone, thank you. Yep. Well, stick a pattern in for that. Why the hell not? Because most of engineering can be a pain in the butt. So we'll craft one of those. It'll automatically give us 2. So that's that. Next, 10 light engineering blocks. Now this is definitely a multiple recipe item. So that's that. And that's that one. Shove those in there. Cool, so we want 10 of those. Way you go. Yippee! Awesome. Next, 8 steel fences. Steel fence, where are you? Ah, there you are. Pattern for that. Whoops. Yeah, I gotta go down here. Place that in there. Now I need 8 of these. Cool. And the next thing we need is actually a hopper, but I need some patterns first. Which I happen to have one here already. So what's that? 8 redstone. Oh, I remember that. I don't think we actually really need that. So what we're going to do, we're going to write over that one with a hopper. Because hopper is a recipe that generally gets used a fair bit. Right. So now we need 9 hoppers. Well, need another 7 hoppers. Start. Yep. There you go. Cool. So the crusher, I think we're going to place the crusher over here. Keep it out of the way because it's a noisy piece of machinery. Right. Pause, thank you. Bottom layer. Now, that should be far enough away, I dare say. Now, let's give ourselves two blocks as a walking path. Now, is it 3? Yeah, it's 3 across. Yep, 3 across and 5 long. Firstly, light engineering blocks. And then the steel scaffolding. 1, 2, 3. One, 2. Now, I believe the rest is just steel scaffolding. This is actually going to cause us a spot of bother, because we're going to need to access the underside of this thing. So, oh well. Next layer is right. So light engineering block there. 1, 2, 3. That's that many, really? Why do I have the feeling? Ah, yeah, that one goes in the middle there, like such. Redstone engineering block goes there. We take our steel fences, a nice little box-like structure this way, and our hoppers. The main reason why we need the crusher is it's the only machinery that will process. Is it that one? There we go. Nice. So now we just have to get power to this thing. Probably up and over, say about there. Cool. So, yeah, the main reason for that is it's the only thing that will crush rutile ore. This is the stuff that we're getting with our void miner. You could actually use the engineer's hammer and get titanium dust. This is the only other way to get the dust. You could actually use the arc furnace from immersive engineering. You could do that if you so chose. But using the crusher and using other means, because you're using titanium dust, I believe it will combine. No, it won't combine with anything else. So you could technically skip getting the crusher and going the arc furnace, but the arc furnace, I believe, is going to be a little bit slow. It's definitely slower than just smelting it and then just putting in an alloy smelter, which you can upgrade ridiculously to higher speeds. So that's the reasoning for that. Alright folks, if you've enjoyed the episode, enjoyed the series thus far, do go ahead and click that like button. If you're interested in playing the pack, it's available on the Curse Launcher, or it's called the Twitch app. I'm not exactly sure what it's calling itself nowadays. It's either the Twitch app, the Curse Launcher. That's pretty much the place to find Escape from the Skyblock. And of course, if you're interested in anything else I've done in the past, check out some of the playlists over to the right hand side. I've been Raetac. I'll see you next time.